uh, his groceries. So I'll be here in the meantime, talking to keep everybody entertained. Let's see what I can come up with. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. Anyway, so I'm just gonna sit here and continue to talk as Jacob is gone. I'm gonna actually see if he actually did. I'm gonna make the thing live. Oh, he did. All right, so Jacob putting up groceries, and we're gonna talk. Just me and you, chat. Let's see what I got to say. Not a whole lot. I'm meeting with the Mormons again next Wednesday. That's exciting. That'll be the next step in the video I'm making for me and Jacob's mutual channel, Fluffy Biscuits. For anybody who hasn't seen that. By the time I finish that video, it'll be probably a month from now and go up. So it's youtube.com/ the Fluffy Biscuits podcast. Although we're not a podcast anymore, we're a content creation channel. But I'll be doing that. And then let's see. I have several other expose videos. I have an expose on Buddhism, potentially coming up by December. I plan to do it. And then I will be having a potential episode on Christianity too, coming up. And again, none of these are meant to be like offensive videos. I'm not like dogging anybody, but my Mormon video, for instance, is going to be I've met with both my local representatives from the First Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and the Fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and so I'm going to be kind of comparing and contrasting the difference between the two and like why Mormons get a bad name and stuff. I think it's going to be really interesting. I've had to spend a lot more time on it than I anticipated. I know Jacob's been waiting for me to make it for a long ass time, but I plan to be making it soon. So that'll be cool. It's actually really funny. I called my granddad and we were talking about a completely different topic. And he was like, "Oh, can you come over this day?" And I was like, "No, I can't. I got to meet with the Mormons." And he was like, "Why are you meeting with Mormons?" And as a joke, I was like, "Oh, I became Buddhist and I'm trying to find enlightenment." And he literally hung up on me. He was so mad. He's a MAGA, like Christian MAGA Trump guy kind of guy. But I literally had to explain to him that I was joking because I was like, "I'm not Buddhist. I don't know anything about Buddhism." But I plan to research it and start to talk to my local temple and make another expose on that too. So hopefully those will all be cool videos. I personally am not religious, but I view religion as very interesting. So hopefully we'll be able to make some stuff work with that. Anyway, I don't know how long it takes to get groceries in. I guess he has to put them up too. So Jacob will be doing that. So what's everybody been listening to lately? I've recently gotten back into Jaguar Twin, I think they were called. They're good. I think it's a he or they, but they're a good musician. I'm a big fan. Happy Face is of course the hit, but they have some really good songs otherwise. I've also been listening to a lot of Train lately. I shouldn't be. They're not good, but God, I kind of fuck with Train. Like, it's not that bad. It's just kind of some nice, like, be happy, be lucky kind of music, and it's nice. Been listening to a lot of that. Of course, Hot Mulligan. Uh, let's see. Oh, what? Oh, I recently saw Terrifier and Terrifier 2. I was unimpressed, to be honest. The graphic effects are cool, but like outside of just like the graphic effects, the gore really isn't even that interesting. I've seen like war movies with like more like Band of Brothers, the HBO show has much better like interesting gore that happens comparatively to that series. I am excited to see Terrifier 3. I'm gonna wait for it to get on streaming. I ain't gonna see it in movies. Oh, I do want to see The Wild Robot in movies. I think I'm gonna take my girlfriend to that. That movie looks really, really good, and we've been talking about wanting to go to see a movie while it's playing. So we're talking. I think we'll take her to that. Maybe even this Sunday we can go see that. And yeah, I'm running out of things to talk about. I really thought Jacob would be back by now, but we've literally lost a viewer since I've been talking. Great. That's how good I am at this. Shibidoo ba 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 ba. So I wonder what Jacob's doing. What do you think he's putting up? You think he's got fruit, vegetables, cereal? I kind of peg Jacob as a pure meat kind of guy. With his workout regimen and stuff, he takes so much protein powder. I bet the motherfucker loves his raw meat. Not eating it raw, but I bet he loves just pure meat. Just slap that shit on a skillet and go to town. Or maybe he's nasty. Maybe he just eats nothing but Totino's pizza rolls and just bags of rice. Who knows? I'm high as a kite and just trying to keep everybody entertained. Let's see, going back to music. So Andrew McMahon has recently gotten back with something corporate. If anybody doesn't know about that, um, that's great. He was originally the founder and the lead singer of the corporate, and he reformed them to make a song called Happy. Um, and it's fan fucking tastic. It's a great song, and it's got, I think it's two of the three other original members of Something Corporate. I may be wrong about that. I know it's several original members, but I don't know the exact number. But I loved Something Corporate growing up. They were like one of the first CDs I owned other than Hawthorne Heights. I owned Something Corporate. I don't remember the name of the album, but it was the album with the picture of the girl climbing down the vines. Yeah, I had that, and that was one of my first ever CDs I bought like with my own money. That and Hawthorne Heights, If Only You Were Lonely. Yeah, that was a great one too. I mean, something in black and or something in black and white. I forget what the actual title's called, but um, that was a good album too. But If Only You Were Lonely was great. Also, the follow up was good too with Rescue Me and stuff. Hawthorne Heights really kind of nailed it there, and then they came back in a big way. I really feel like around Skeletons and then like the Zero and then like the trilogy of EPs they released were kind of eh. But then they really came back with like Just Another Ghost and stuff. I think they really did good there. Okay, there is nobody even here listening to me in this stream, so I'm just gonna sit here and maybe go smoke a cigarette, I guess, while I wait for Jacob to be back. I've been getting Discord notifications. Let me see if it's from Jacob telling me he's gonna be longer.